So let's talk about Ariane Lipski versus Priscila Cachoeira. Listen, man, 11-4 for Priscila Cachoeira, 14-7 for Ariane Lipski. Both coming off of a win, both Brazilian, right? Kind of same stature. Ariane Lipski has a little bit of a reach advantage, but we know one thing for sure. Both of these fighters are strikers, right? We know that for sure. Ariane Lipski, we do think she's a more technical striker. We think she's the better striker of the two. But the difference here is that I think Priscila Cachoeira is just more game of a fighter than Ariane Lipski is, personally, man. You know what I mean? I think that when it comes down to making the fight a scrap, making it a brawl, Priscila Cachoeira is definitely going to be in favor right there. So my question to you in regards to this matchup here is that let's talk about what we were talking about a little bit earlier in the opening. I like Cachoeira simply because I originally picked Lipski. Bro, you miss weight, right? Pretty bad, like 3 pounds. You said you had COVID, probably didn't allow you to train properly. They rebook you a week later, and now you're supposed to be healthy. Now you're supposed to be ready to go. You know, does that make sense to you? Like, how much does that worry you right there?
It were a lot, Derek, and I'm kind of hoping it was COVID is more of an excuse than anything, because it worries me a lot. Because if you've actually had COVID, it can drain your stamina, and a week later is kind of a real short jump to come back at it, man. And you're right. If this is a dog fight, Priscila Cachoeira is a little bit bigger of a dog, but how do you beat a bruiser? Is technical up, piece him up. So yeah, I know it worries me when you were talking about it before and the mics were cold, and I picked Lipski, and then we said the COVID, the whole sickness, the missing weight, all that stuff. I was like, well, fuck, like, because it does come into play, especially you start moving, you start shaking in there, you can't breathe, then your mental starts getting cloudy, everything's kind of starts coming in on you. It's a scary place to be. So it's a worry fight for me too.
Do you think that this fight hits the mats?
Yes, I do actually. Both strikers coming in there. I think somebody gets stunned. They're in a clinch situation. Both fighters going together, clinch it up, get to the ground. I see that happening. What about you?
But who shoots? I think Cachoeira shoots, if anything, to be honest with you, man. I think that she had a little bit of, she tasted the success on that shot against Ji Young Kim in her last one and was like, I think we might need to replicate that a little, especially if she gets tagged up a little bit, gets hurt. She is the zombie girl, man. She absorbs a lot of damage, a lot of punishment. But she, bro, in that third round, when she came in and she just said reckless bending, I don't care, I'm walking forward with elbows, with everything. That's what wins these rounds right there, man. If she does that to Lipski and gets some takedowns, she could win this fight, man. But yeah, that's basically how I see. You got anything else on this fight, man?
Yeah, no, I see Cachoeira shooting for the takedown first. This one's going to be a sleeper of a scrap, personally. This one's going to be a fun fight. Yeah. Like I said, I'm a little worried about the sickness. Hopefully it was an excuse more than an actual thing, but we'll see.
I mean, listen, I don't know if she's ever missed weight before. That was a bad weight miss right there. But that's your pick right there. I'm rolling with Cachoeira. AJ's rolling with Lipski right there, and that is a rebooking from last week.